All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to practice. If you have a block, just have it handy, side a mat. And we're going to start in a seated position, Sukhasana. You might rock side to side, get the sitting bones evenly distributed. Shoulders back, feel the spine long. Close your eyes. And just let your elbows drop right under the shoulders there and feel the chest broaden. And then take a big belly breath. Full inhale up through the chest and pause at the top. Open your mouth side out. Again, inhale. Shoulders back, hold it in. Open the mouth, let it go. One more, inhale. Fill up and hold it in. Part the lips, release the breath. And just come back to the natural breath here. Feeling the disposition within you, maybe a little more at ease. You're able to really sync up with that steady breath in and out through the nose, steady stream. And then blink your eyes open, take an inhale and just float your arms up. And then side bend to your right. Bring your right hand down, stretch your left arm up and over. You can goddess that left arm, maybe bend the elbow to the side body. Getting a little more mobility through the scapula. And then pause, extend through the pinky, roll the inner bicep back, maybe right your right shoulder as you hug your right shoulder in the socket. And then inhale into the left side ribs. And then exhale, come on up. And then find a twist, left hand to right knee. And then inhale, look over your right shoulder. As you exhale, bottom tips of the scapula lift. Take another full breath. And exhale, come back to neutral. Arms up, inhale. Side bend to your left. And then bend the elbow in or stay completely still. And then pause and see if you can get heavier through that right sitting bone as you hug your left shoulder in the socket. And then drop your left ear towards it. Soften through the hinges of the jaw. Deepen your next breath in. And exhale, come on up. Right hand, left knee. Inhale, look over that left shoulder. Lift the low back. Exhale, twist. Take another full breath. And then gaze center. Hug your knees in. Take a few rocks and rolls along your spine. You're going to come right to right side, runner's lunge. Step your left leg back. Come light on your fingertips there. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring the knee down, sink your hips low, and breathe into the front of the left hip, but lift your chest up. And then shift the hips back for half splits. Take one more full breath. And then exhale, come back to runner's lunge here. And then we're going to sit on the left heel, so scoot the left knee forward. And then upright your torso, top of left foot is down. Maybe interlace your hands around the right shin or keep your fingertips down, but I want you to see if you can get a little more of a stretch through that left shin, top of foot, by lifting the shin off the mat. And then sitting back, maybe grabbing around the right shin with your hands. Take a full inhale. Knee down, step back to runner's lunge. And then stretch your right arm up. Just come into easy twist. Take an inhale. To plank pose, exhale. Find your center line, inner biceps forward, shoulder heads back, lift the belly, push the mat away. We're going to do 4 commandos, so it's elbow, elbow, and hand. That's 1. Here we go. Elbow, elbow, palm, palm. 3 more. Twice more. 1 more. Plank pose, inhale, hinge forward of your toes, bra on the chest, and then down dog, tip the sitting bones up, exhale. Breathe into the body, inhale. And then just step your left foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Take an inhale there, lengthen the spine out, and then just drop your right knee down. Sink the left sitting bone forward, lift the chest, and then half splits, straighten the left leg and fold. Spread the left toes, curl them back to the knee. Take another inhale. Runner's lunge. And then scoot the right knee so it's aligned with the left toes and sit on the heel. And then walk your hands back, lift your chest. Maybe rock back to lift the shin. Maybe interlace your hands and lean the chest back a little more. Take another inhale. Knee down, step back, that right leg, and then easy twist, left arm up. Plank pose. And then 4 more of those commandos, elbow, elbow, palm, palm, elbow, elbow, palm, palm. Try not to rock the hips. 1 more. And then come back to your forearms. And just pause there for a moment, knit the front ribs back, draw the tops of the shoulders towards the hips, soften the neck as you extend out through the spine. Lift up through the top thighs, back to the tailbone. Take a full inhale. And then walk your feet in for dolphin. And just make sure the elbows aren't splaying out. You want to make them a little more narrow than shoulder width. And then draw your chest towards your shins. as you lift up through the side ribs as well as the sitting bones. Push the floor away with your elbows. And send the breath right under the armpit. Drop your head, let your brain just be supported by the skull. Take another full breath. And then look forward, just straighten the arms, downward facing dog. Now shift your shoulders forward a little, wrap your triceps in, then ears between biceps. And see if you can keep that awareness of the shoulder blades wide as you take your thighs back and lift your belly up. Good. Inhale, bring the knees down. Sit back on the tops of the feet. Stretch your arms up, interlace your fingers. Take a full inhale, broaden the heart. And then round the spine. Think cat. You might lift your knees. Inhale. Stand on your knees. It's a gentle camel pose, and then exhale, sit back. Maybe lift your knees round. And then cactus your arms for this one. Lift the heart. And then exhale, sit back, lift the knees. Round the spine, maybe hands to knees. Good. Inhale to tabletop. And then cycle through whatever you need. If your wrists are feeling tender, you might bring the palms up, thumbs in. Maybe turn the fingers out, right and left. Rock side to side. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, look to your hands, and then slowly step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand. Take a full breath. Bumps the heart. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, shoulders plug, navel lifts. Keep that, step back to plank. Scoot forward of your toes, broaden your chest, chaturanga. Take it all the way down, point the toes back, curl the shoulder heads back. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Shoulders back. Walk your hands forward just an inch or so. Press your pubic bone down, then curl up. Get more into the mid back here. Keep the navel lifting. Exhale, lower. Then walk your hands back so the elbows are right over the wrists. Curl the shoulders back. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. You might look right or left. Hug your heels in. Soften the glutes and lift your belly up. Chaturanga. Inhale to plank. And exhale, downward facing. Take a full breath there. Look to the hands. Inhale. Step or hop feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Pull forward, exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. And just take it through your Sane, step or hop, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Take a full breath. And then step your feet together. Look forward, bend your knees. We're going to split hop the right foot between our hands. Inhale, and then split the legs in air, land right foot between your hands. And then lengthen the spine out, supported warrior three. Inhale, left foot meets right, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise into chair pose. And then exhale, fold forward and down. Good, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Vinyasa, step, hop, float. Take your choice. And then inhale and float your right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm. Leg up and back, inhale. Cross it under and over, exhale. Leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. And then straighten the leg, square it off. Inhale, knee to nose, right through center, step between the hands. Come up to crescent lunge, breath in. Vinyasa, breath out. You can step halfway back, maybe one hop to chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Step your feet together, bend your knees, hug your triceps in. Inhale, split your left foot between your hands, right leg back. Supported warrior three, lengthen, shoulders back. Right foot meets left, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Set the spine long, inhale. Tummy strong, chaturanga, step, hop, float. Take it through your flow. Left leg up there, inhale. Left knee, left upper arm. Get it up high. Leg up and back. Cross it under and over without opening the hip. Right hip to left wrist. Leg up and back. And bend your knee, open the hip. Square off the hip, straighten the leg. Inhale. Step left heel to thumb. Keep your hips low, push through your feet, crescent lunge. Front ribs back, exhale. Take your vinyasa, you might step halfway back. Shoulders over wrists. Take one hop. Through your vinyasa. Downward facing. Now step your feet together here. We're gonna hover. So first, toes and heels in line. Hover your right foot, but keep your toes and heels in line. Keep the neck long, so wrap your triceps down from the inner palms. And then high in the ball of the left foot, draw that foot forward without bringing your hips forward. And it's gonna be more challenging that way. We're used to drawing the hips forward. I want you to just come high in the ball of your left foot without taking your shoulders or hips forward. See how forward you can draw the shin towards your chin and keep the neck long. Take a full breath. Right hip higher up. Plug the thigh in the socket. And then set that foot down. Toes, heels together. Inhale, high on the ball of the right foot. And hover your left foot. So float that left thigh bone up. Push your hips back. Wrap your triceps in. And then without drawing forward, draw your left foot forward. Not to the left or right. Keep floating the left foot up. Descending the left thigh bone in the socket. Take a full breath in. Feet down, downward dog. Now look forward, we're gonna do that same thing with both legs. And that's gonna just take us to a hop top of mat. So hug your upper arms in, bend the knees, plug your thigh bones into the socket. You might take a few hops and land like top of mat, getting your hips up and over your shoulders. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Thumbs to heart. Chair pose, inhale. Tap your seat. See if you can see your toes. If you don't, just more weight in the heels, shins back. Then lengthen the spine as you descend the pelvis. Lift the belly. Take another inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, hips back, heart forward. Maintain that chaturanga, step, hop, float. Open the front body, up dog, cobra. Down dog, exhale. And then feet together, we're going to take it back to that split hop entry. So bend your knees, ride the breath, inhale, split hop your right foot between your hands. And then step back for warrior one, inhale. Interlace your hands, humble warrior, exhale, fold. Just lay it out, take a full breath. Push into your feet, inhale, warrior two. You might widen your stance and heel toe your right foot to the right. Inhale, reversed warrior. And then exhale, spin your right foot in, come right to Skandasana. Hands down, or thumbs to heart, and hug your right upper arm into that shin. Take another inhale, pull the left heel underneath you. And then exhale and sit. Now align the knees, top or right foot down. So we're in half Virasana here. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, I want you to fold over that left thigh. And dip your right shoulder towards that knee. And then inhale, come upright. Exhale, dip your right shoulder towards your left knee. Inhale. And then exhale, dip. So it's going to help you rotate to the left. Now inhale, sit up. Bend your left knee. Push your feet. Use your hands or no hands, hands to prayer. Come to warrior three on the left leg. Right leg back. Keep the left knee bent. Inhale, tap right knee to calf. Exhale. Inhale, extend the leg, warrior three. And then hinge from your hips, get your hands down and float your left leg up and back. Come back to that hover, but allow your hips and shoulders to go forward. So left shin and foot forward as the leg plugs. And then step it down right under your heart. Keep that idea, shoulders over wrists. I want you to hop off your left foot and plug your thigh bone into the socket as you do that. Try to find an L leg. And then switch your legs in air. Right foot lands between your hands. Inhale, reverse warrior, right foot forward. Two prayers, twist to the right. Meet the feet, thumbs to heart. Sit low. Curl the belly back. Inhale. Center, exhale, arms up. Take a full breath in. Hold forward. Here's our Vinyasa. Take an inhale there and lengthen. Step, hop, float any way through. So that's our sun B. Second side, here we go. Step your feet together. Bend your knees. Split hop your left foot between your hands. And then step back for Virabhadrasana A. Take an inhale. Interlace and clasp Humble warrior, exhale. For this first one, just stay full breath in. Full breath out. Push into your feet. Inhale, warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. And then inhale, reverse. Exhale, spin your left foot in. Right toes out, skaters. Keep lifting through left side body. Belly to spine. Now sit, align the thighs. Tap a left foot down. Half Virasana. Lift the chest, use your fingertips to guide you, and then belly back as you fold. Walk your fingertips forward, and then left shoulder to right knee. Just a little twist there. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, twist left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, come upright. Keep pushing to the left toenails as you draw left shoulder, right knee, and fold. And then inhale, come upright, bend your right knee. Push through the right heel, drive upright through the chest. Maybe thumbs are harder, use your hands to find warrior three. Tap the shin, left knee, right shin. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, get your hands down. Step the left foot down and right leg up and back. And then plug your thigh bone. Keep the leg as straight as you can as you draw it forward. And then step it down right under your heart. Keep that idea, shoulders over wrists. So as you hop off your right foot, plug your right thigh bone into the pelvis. And that's going to get your right hip back to float your hips over your shoulders. Switch your legs in air. Left foot between your hands. Inhale, reverse warrior. Parish twist left. Meet the feet, drop your seat. Full breath in. Back to center. Arms up. Inhale, more weight in the heels. Fold forward. Exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, breath in. Chaturanga. Step, hop, float. Take it through. All right, we're going to skip humble warrior. Step the feet together, bend the knees. Inhale, ride the breath, split hop, right foot between your hands. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Right side Skandasana. Exhale. Drop the seat, align the knees, tap a right foot down. Inhale. Now this one's different. I'm going to keep the top of right foot down. Spin your left fingers back. And then come into a wild thing variation. Left foot is down. You can step the foot towards you, but push through the top of the right foot and lift to the right hip. And then drop your right sitting bone towards your heel again. Step your left foot in, and then launch forward into warrior three. Heavy in the left heel, bend that knee, tap the calf. Warrior three. Step the right foot back, left leg high. Inhale. Lift the thigh bone up as you draw it forward. Hover, exhale. Pause, push the mat away, and then step right under the heart. Supported warrior three, hands down, wrap the triceps in, and then plug the thigh bone as you hop off the left foot. The idea is to find an L shape, maybe little hops, and just switch your legs or step the right foot forward. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Parish twist, exhale. Inhale, center. Arms high, fold forward, exhale. Now we're cooking with gas. Inhale, lengthen. Vinyasa. Or charcoal, whichever you prefer. All right, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, ride the breath, split hop, left leg. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left side skaters. Inhale, align the knees, tap a left foot down. And then exhale, spin your right hand back. Push through the top of the left foot, lift through the left hip, wild thing variation. Take an inhale there. Sit back to the heel, exhale, bend right knee. Come forward, warrior three on the right leg. Exhale, tap the calf. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, standing splits. Step your left foot back, right leg up, inhale. Plug the thigh bone, draw it forward, exhale, pause. Keep this idea, set the foot down, lift the left leg up, high on the ball of the right foot, and as you hop off of it, plug it, plug it, plug it, plug it. Then switch your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Purge twist left. Keep your hips low, inhale, chair. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Vinyasa, step, hop, float. One more set. Step feet together. Wrap the triceps in, bend the knees. Launch forward, right leg, split hop, inhale. Reverse warrior, exhale. Inhale here. Yes. Skater's pose, bend right knee. Drop the seat. Align the knees, tap a right foot down. Now spin your left hand back. Inhale, wild thing. Push your top of right foot, lift right hip. Exhale, sit back down, bend left knee, and then coil forward, warrior three on the left leg. Tap the calf, inhale, keep your chest broad and lift it. Warrior three, inhale. Hands down, curl right toes under, left leg high. Plug the thigh bone, draw it as forward as you can. And then step it down, keep that idea. Shoulders over wrists, high in the ball of the foot. Hop up, switch your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Prayers just to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, belly back. Keep that chaturanga. Reconnect to the breath. Downward facing. Feet together, bend the knees. Inhale, split hop left leg. Exhale, reverse. Breathe in, pause. Exhale, skaters, left leg. Inhale, sit, left knee aligns with right, top of right, left foot down. Turn your right hand out. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, sit back to heel. Bend right knee, coil forward, warrior three. Tap the calf, inhale. Warrior three, exhale. Get the hands down, curl left toes under, right leg high. Plug the thigh bone, draw it as forward as you can and pause. Lift the thigh bone up, push them out away, draw navel in. Step it down, keep that idea. That's the sweet spot there. Upper arms in, and then hop off your right foot. Get your right hip back. Reach your left toes and point your feet. Energize your legs. Switch your legs in air. Reverse warrior, inhale. Purge twist left. Center in chair, breath in. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, lengthen, finish up. Vinyasa, step, hop, float. And then take 3 full breaths, child's pose, or stay. Nicely done. And then hop through to your seat, lie down, have that block here. And then take it between the inner thighs, medium level. And if you don't have a block, it's okay, you don't need to use one. But give it a nice squeeze and then straight legs, heels over hips. And then hands behind your head. And then curl the belly back, squeeze the block, lift the chest. Inhale here, let your head rest back in your hands. Exhale, hold the breath out, lift the hips up. Really let your head rest back, elbows wide, hips down, inhale. Now exhale, curl the chest up, hug the belly back, and then lift the hips. Find like Barbie feet, so reach for the balls of your feet, point your toes, hips down, inhale. Front ribs back, lift the back, or the heart, breathe out, lift the hips. Soften your neck. Hips down, inhale. Curl the belly back, lift the heart, hold the breath out, lift the hips. Inhale, knees or head down, knees to chest. And just grab your shins there, hug your thighs in there. So we're gonna take the right arm out, get more into the obliques. Left hand behind your head. And then come to your right hip, keep the block if you have one. And then extend the legs, and then lift up for 2. And then low boat, both hands behind the head or arms extend overhead. Left hand out, left hip, and then 2 crunches. Low boat, right hand down, 2 crunches. Low boat, left hand down, 2 crunches. Keep going. One more each side. So you'll end on the left. And then knees to chest. Nicely done. Hug your knees in there. Rock and roll along your spine. Cross your ankles. Step back to plank. Pull your belly in. Draw your shoulders back. And then right knee, right upper arm. Step it back, left knee, left upper arm. Step it back, right knee, right upper arm. Step it back, left knee, left upper arm. Try not to lift your hips, just keep going. And keep the neck as long as you can, hugging the top of the humeral head back. Inner biceps spin forward. Last 3 on each side. And then take the right leg under and over, come to the blade edge of your foot. Come to a scissor-legged plank there. And then spin to the blade edges of both feet. Stretch your left arm up. You might draw your right thigh bone back and then lift up from the inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Now right knee to chest, right leg back, left arm forward, bird dog. You might bring left knee down. Left hand down, side plank. 2 wild things, step behind. Get that nice opening to the right side. Linger, you might goddess your right arm. Come back to side plank. And then knee to chest. I want you to push the mat away. Pretend we're going to runner's lunge, but try to hover that foot. And then leg up and back. Oh yeah. Down dog splits, drop your head, relax your neck. Now you have a choice here. You can hop and switch or just step right heel to thumb. You might take a few hops forward off the left foot first. Completely up to you. Come right to reverse warrior, right leg forward. All right, come right to warrior 2. Interlace your hands. Now I want you to bend your elbows, take your fist to your left hip, and then find reverse warrior. And then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And then steer your right knee towards the pinky edge side of that foot. As you rotate your right ribs towards your left ribs. So you're facing side of mat. And really just let your head hang here. So there's that nice release through the tissues of the neck, top of the shoulder. Take another full breath. And then exhale, come up, warrior 2. And then side angle, arms overhead. So now you have to dig into that right side body. So you get long from left heel to pinky. And if this is too much, just bend your elbows or thumbs to heart. You can even rest elbow to knee. Or rotate left ribs back. If there were a wall behind you, draw your right hip away from it. And then lean the back of the heart into it. Keep that idea. Step your left foot in, hovering half moon. Now turning on the left side body. Keep your arms overhead. Spin your chest open. Try to look at your left foot. Hug the navel to the heart. Take a full inhale. Gardasana, you'll spin. And then left leg over, left arm under. Just get that nice rinse through the back of the shoulder. Lift the elbows up, sit back and down. And then take the upper palate of your mouth back, and your upper chest will thank you. Drive more power through the right heel. Soften through the toes. And then keep the arms, warrior 3. Hug the center line to revolved half moon. Feel the side core really cinching to lengthen the spine as the right hip firms back. Take one more full breath. And then just step back to crescent lunge. Bring your back knee down. Get your left hip right over the knee. Turn your palms out against one another. tailbone down, side bend to your right. Feel that nice release through this left side, outer hip. And then inhale up. Kickstand your left shin behind. Come right to side plank on the left hand. And then step your right foot to your left thumb. This time, really step it down. Come right to reverse warrior. And then horse pose, heels in, toes out. Interlace your hands behind you. Puff up your chest, sink your hips low. And then halfway forward. Now digging deeper into the low belly. Lift your sitting bones, inner arches, shoulder heads. And then every inhale, inflate the huge cavity of the rib cage. Contract the diaphragm as you breathe out. Shoot your tailbone back. Look forward, lengthen, just spin your feet in. Fold forward, exhale, press your feet up. You can release your clasp. Maybe grab your ankles, feet. Whatever variation you want to find is great. Find that nice tonic for the brain, the nervous system, with the endless forward fold. Take one more full breath. And then plant your hands, pivot around to your left foot here. We're coming right to Hanuman. So half or full splits. Use blocks as needed here. Try to keep that right hip from opening. Steer it forward. And then descend or plug your left side back, and that's going to steer your left hip in line with your right. That same plugging of your left side back. And if you come forward, you might take right shoulder to left knee, just to encourage folding over the left leg from the navel. So there's that little rotational capacity of the spine to then get deeper into the back of the pelvis, back of the leg. Sometimes it's just little subtleties that really get us in deeper. Sometimes it's just drawing more awareness through the breath. Just take one more full breath there. And walk your hands in, lift your torso. Left leg up, down dog splits. And you can simply set the foot down or bring your elbows down, dolphin splits. Maybe pinch a Mayurasana, shoulders over wrists. I like to press my hands together, It just helps me to find more stability through my shoulders. You can come into Shirsasana, crown a head down, maybe just lift up one leg. And again, energize the feet. Point your feet. Squeeze your quads, glutes, knit your front ribs, get taller. Lift up through the side ribs. As you push down into your elbows. And just take it through your Vinyasa. Take a clearing breath. All right, for this one, it's a little different. We're going to do this for a minute. So I want you to take the left leg into a fallen triangle. And then we're going to bend our right elbow like we're saying, yes. All right. And then, yes. And then right hand down, left knee, left upper arm. And then hop and switch. 1, 2, 3. And then left leg over, yes. Pump your fist and elbow. And then right knee, right upper arm. 1, 2, 3. So keep going. So it's a little mountain climber. 1, 2, 3 in between. And then that big old yes. Hugging the shoulder in the socket. You can say yes. Might be something else. It doesn't have to be fast either. But feel the core center stabilizing the pelvis through the movement. One more each side. And then fallen triangle, left leg over. Left shoulder over wrist. Stay here. Maybe float the leg up and down for 4. And then knee to chest, bird dog. You can set the right knee down, square your hips. Pull left palm to right foot. Right hand down, side plank. And then wild thing, open up. And then come back to side plank. Hug the right shoulder head back. Push through the right foot, left knee to chest. Start to square your hips and shoulders and hover that left foot. For 10, we're going to runner's lunge. And then we decide not to. Down dog splits. And just pause here. Breathe into the back of the right leg. Roll your left inner thigh up. Wrap your triceps in. And then look forward. You can take a few L hops or just step left foot between your hands. And come right to warrior 2. Left leg forward. Interlace your hands. Take your left fist to your right hip. Hug your elbows in. And then tip to your right. Keep steering your tailbone towards your left heel. And that'll help you lift through the left side. But then drop right ear to right shoulder. And finding the strength of the legs. Just to support you here. And the subtlety of just releasing by letting the head go. And soften the tissues for the neck. And it takes a lot of strength just to set that up. And just relish it here for a moment. Soak it up. And then inhale, warrior two. Side angle, exhale, both arms overhead. I like to spin my right toes more towards the right corner of the mat, so then I can hug my left hip in and roll open. Really finding that diagonal line, lifting through left side body. Knit front ribs back. Keep the upper back broad. You might bend your elbows, step the right foot in, and then roll open. Set up for your hover moon. And engage your right leg. So point your foot, squeeze the quad. And try to look back towards it. Then you can tip in more. Take an inhale. Soften the left knee. Gardasana. Right leg over, right arm under. Lift the elbows, take your upper palate back. Then drop your seat. Get vivid in that center line. Center all around it. Find your drishti. Take an inhale. Keep the arms, warrior three. Revolved half moon, unravel the arms. Right hand down, block the floor or hover. Again, get really strong through that right leg. Spread the toes. Take an inhale. Crescent lunge. Just bring your right knee down, top of foot down, and then hips back, so hips over knee. Turn your palms out against one another, and then side bend your left. I'm gonna keep pushing through the left foot and draw it underneath you. So you're not bumping your hips to the right, but rather just leaning into it to the left. Send the breath deeper. And exhale, come upright. Side plank, kickstand right shin. Blade edge of left foot, or inner arch of left foot, blade edge of right foot. Stack it up. Let's go for the side body stretch here. Take an inhale. Left heel, right thumb. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then horse. Heels in, toes out. Reverse prayer for this one. So hands behind the heart. And then halfway forward. And then notice if the shoulders are just kind of caving down, shoulder heads. Lift them up. Press the back of your heart into your pinky fingers. Draw your sitting bones back. And just feel the clavicles, the chest spread as you cinch all around the waist. Take another full breath there. And then turn the feet in, fold forward. And keep your hands in reverse prayer. Or take your variation, but just take 2 more full breaths. And then get your hands down and then frame your right foot. Left knee down, Hanuman, half the full splits. So now we're plugging that left thigh up into the pelvis. And that should steer your left hip forward. Regardless of if you're in half splits or somewhere in between half to full. Keep the power in that back leg. Try to rotate to the right. And then navel to spine, chest broad. If you're comfortable, fold in and draw left shoulder towards right knee. Maybe dip a few times like that. And then lay it out. Take your last full breath. And walk your hands up. Send your right leg up and back. And then bring your elbows down. Option to stay. Or Pincha Mayurasana. You can drop your gaze if you're comfortable. Whatever variation you're in, just let the blood flow reverse. This revitalizing tonic for the brain. The fullness of the breath. The intense focus it requires. And then take your vinyasa. And then just sit back to child's pose for a moment. And then downward facing dog. And then hop through to a seat. Cross your ankles and lie all the way back. Let's set up for bridge. We'll do 3 sets. Front body opening. Feet flat. Arms alongside you. Just peel the hips off the mat. Interlace your hands. Pull your chin away from your chest. And then lengthen your sitting bones towards your knees. Exhale, release. Knock your knees in, feet wide. Second set. Same thing, or full wheel. Fingertips under shoulders. Crown of head down, lift up. Spin your big toes in a little more so you can ensure that you're not opening the feet and externally rotating. And then push your feet to draw your heart through your arms. There's less pressure in the lumbar discs. And then lower down. Just notice. And then third set. Bridge, wheel. It might be forearm wheel. Hands clasped behind head, elbows down. You'll toe your feet together and try to straighten the legs. Whatever variation you're in, take your time coming out. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, knees wide. And then hands to knees, just close them up like a book. Take your right leg over your left. And then grab around your calves, ankles, or underside feet for Supta Gomukhasana. Hug your elbows down and in. Curl your toes back toward your knees, flex your feet. And then close your eyes and just try to get heavier and heavier to your right hip. Take another full breath. And exhale, release. Keep the crossing of the legs, scoot your hips right. Drop the knees left. Twist to your right. And then inhale back up. Cross your left knee over your right. Supta Gomukhasana, grab around the feet, ankles, or calves. And then release your feet, right foot down. Scoot your hips left, drop your knees right. Find your supine twist, extend through the left arm. And as you unravel, feel free to give yourself whatever last shape. And then unravel completely into Shavasana when you're ready. Scan the body and notice where you might be holding on. You might take a conscious breath and fill up, and then out through the mouth. Every time someone loves themselves better, builds their self-awareness, understands their patterns, improves their ability to communicate, and expands their compassion for others, the future of humanity grows brighter. Your healing impacts the world by bringing in new peace. And I love this understanding that peace is not passive, it's mental clarity and compassion in action. And in many ways that starts here on our mat. Becomes that vehicle for healing, compassion, nonviolence, self-care. Just pausing to listen and let go. Hands to heart. Namaste.